there's no one audience for kind of raising consciousness around prisons. I was writing about prisons as a reporter kind of when I first started as a journalist, so 2005, 6, 7, in this way that was very much geared toward like a progressive audience, I guess an audience that self-identifies as progressive and is concerned with other justice issues. And that's actually how I marketed my book to my publisher to begin with. And the publisher said, okay, well, you know, so you're gearing this book toward progressive audiences that haven't necessarily thought about prison in this way. Like, is there a possibility of accessing other audiences? My attitude was kind of like, well, you know, if they don't care about other social justice issues, like prison is such a marginalized issue already, like why would they care about that? And I think the answers are multiple, right? The answers are that lots of people have had contact with the criminal justice system in one way or another because it has expanded so much. So many people have a family member to prison, etc. A lot of people are concerned about all the money that's being spent on prisons. A lot of people are concerned about where that money is being taken away from, right? There might be education activists and they're thinking about the fact that so much money is spent on prisons and what does that do? And I also think, and this is why like I don't discard kind of the pop culture elements, I also think like there is an element of empathy. Like one of the things that prison does is because it erases people, because it invisibilizes people, it sort of portrays them as inhuman in the public eye when they are thought of or portrayed. And so I think that one of the advantages of some of the recent portrayals of prison and prison kind of being in pop culture in a way that's not simply about like the stone cold killers, you know, on the crime shows, one of the things that's done is it caused a lot of people who might not otherwise think about it to reflect internally and think, you know, well, that could be me, that could be my family, or if it couldn't be me, like why couldn't it? You know, what advantages do I have that make it so that I'm not the one caught up in this system? And so I think one thing I've learned in terms of raising the profile of prisons is not making assumptions about who the audience is, thinking about like creative and unconventional ways to publicize prison, and also having conversations about it where you see an opening.